What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chev'sRC's back with another video, and we got another video on the DSK-R. If you guys are not familiar with the DSK-R, go back and watch that video. I will put a link to it. Anyways, guys, DSK-R, we're back with it, and this time we got some aero. We got a carbon fiber front lip that I added, and we got a wing that I put on there. I also added some GRP tires before. If you guys didn't watch the video, you'll see that I was running this with the Hoons tires, and it wasn't bad at all. It actually drove pretty good, considering the fact that it had just finished raining, the floor was still wet, but it was still fun to drive. So now we got aero, we got the GRPs. Yeah, so let's see how it does. Okay. Wow. Woo. Now, I don't know if the aero is making a big difference, but whoa. Yeah, definitely a lot more planted, it feels. Especially with the GRPs. Feels a lot better. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Come back around. Whoa. Look at how planted she is. Very nice. Not bad. We're on 4S, guys, by the way. 4S. Let's come back around. We're running a Power Hobby 8,000 milliamp battery. So it still doesn't turn in the way I would like it, but it's a work in progress. But I tell you guys, I've had so much fun with this build, and it's not anywhere near over yet. Like, I still have a lot more to do, but so far I'm having so much fun. And you know, I just want to thank everybody for all the positive feedback that I've gotten so far with this build. I didn't really think anybody would really care for it much, because I know like a lot of rlaarlo guys are purists, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Yes. So one thing I'm noticing is the rear shocks are way too loose. They're way too soft, I should say. So I'm gonna stiffen those up. The fronts, I added some stiffer springs, and I changed the weight of the front shocks to about 60 weight, I believe. So I think the front is pretty good, but now it's the rear that I have to dial in a little bit more. So I'm still running the stock rlaarlo buggy springs. The shocks are fine. I just got to tune them a little bit. That's all. Yeah, well, you can see the rear of it really leaning, but it still handles really well. And I guess it's because of the aero and the GRPs. I'm not too sure, but I like it so far, and it looks nice too going. Yeah, I like it so far. Another thing I want to do, which I will do, is I want to change out this Spectrum power system. And I have a Hobby Wing Max 8 that it's a 2250 kV motor. All right, from Hobby Wing. So Hobby Wing Max 8 censored. So I want to go with a censored setup in here only because I feel like it'll run better. And with the censored setups, you have just a little bit more throttle control and they just run so much smoother. But this system isn't half bad at all. It's pretty good. It's doing the job right now. You know, I'm not complaining about it. So, ooh, okay, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, you could see the way that back end is just leaning side to side. So, all right, I gotta change that. It does have some pickup. Yeah, it's running way better than what it was before. That I'll say. Happy, happy. Oh my God, and it looks so cool. For us. Please excuse the noise, everybody. I'm right next to a highway. Can't avoid it. So I know this is not officially a GT8. So that I know for a fact. Like I'm still running the buggy shocks. I'm still running the factory buggy shock towers. So it's not a GT8. All right, but my goal is to get this thing to handle as well as I can with the setup that's in there already. So, and maybe later on, like maybe I could work with someone to see if we can make some custom shock towers so I can run some better shocks and so on and so forth. But for now, like I want to get this thing to handle as well as I can. But I do love on-road vehicles. I love the way they look. I love the way they run. I love the way they handle. My thing is on-road. A lot of people like off-road bashing and things like that. I like on-road vehicles. So far, so good, guys. I like it. Hey, it feels nice. It looks good. It could be way better, but so far I'm satisfied. And again, more adjustments and more tuning. Yeah, guys. So, man, listen. If this is something that you're looking to do to your DSK, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. Now, I know buggies has been something that people have been converting to on-roads for a long time. As a matter of fact, a lot of on-road vehicles derive from buggies. So this is something that people have been doing for ages, but this is a new platform from rlaarlo. So there aren't any interchangeable parts, kind of like a Typhon, right? When you have an armored Typhon, you can use the shocks and strut towers from a Limitless, front and rear body posts, you know, front bumpers. All those parts are interchangeable. So if you want to get an armored Typhon and you want to make a GT8, you actually can. I mean, they're a little heavy, but that's okay. Like you can turn those into a legit GT8 by using just parts from another vehicle. But this is a rlaarlo. This is rlaarlo's newest platform, so there's no interchangeable parts. So you literally have to figure out what mounts to use, what will work, what won't. So you really have to do your research and dig deep. So with that being said, you know, I'm aware that this has been done for a very long time, and this is nothing new. But this is a new platform from rlaarlo. So, you know, and I'm only shedding light on that because somebody made some nasty comments under one of my posts, basically saying that, you know, this is nothing new and people's been doing this for a long time, and, you know, the guy was just babbling on about whatever. So, you know, I understand that, I know that, but this platform is new from rlaarlo. So it's not like rlaarlo already had other road cars that had pieces and parts that were interchangeable with this one. So you literally have to just figure out which parts work and what don't. So that's all I was simply saying. I just wanted to shed some light on that, just in case anyone felt offended or whatever the case is. So, but yeah, guys, once again, I hope you guys enjoy the build. There will be a lot more content on this. I will be changing the system to a hobby wing, like I said, and I will be making some minor adjustments, and whatever little adjustments I make, whatever little tweaks I do, I will always go on the forums and I will post, and I'll just make a video or a short. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you can catch everything that I'm doing on this build. And also, again, I also have more builds coming to the channel as well. The stuff that I've already built that I haven't really felt confident in, you know, really posting, but I'm gonna post those anyways, because you know why? It is what it is. It's a hobby. This is something that we love doing, and you shouldn't be ashamed of your builds. You know what, what you do might not be for everybody, and that's okay, and everybody's entitled to their opinions as well. There's nothing wrong with that. But out of all these people in this world, there's gonna be a few people out there that's gonna enjoy what you're doing, and that's all that matters. As long as you can reach out to a certain amount of people, you're doing your job. So anyways, like I said again, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to Chev'sRC's. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.